Good evening, madam.
Good evening.
First of all, please, may we know your name?
Yes, I'm Wendy.
Madam Wendy, can you say something a little about yourself?
Well, I'm 37 years old. I live in Deurne. It's one of the districts of Antwerp. And I work for S.P.A. It's for Kathleen van Bremt. She's an European Parliament, member of the European Parliament. And I'm also an OCW member here in Antwerp.
So, what are everybody say S.P.A. S.P.A. What is S.P.A.?
S.P.A. is a political party. We are the socialists of Belgium.
So S.P.A. is a goodwill, let's say it's a goodwill for Belgium, that they support people who are in need.
Yes, we are trying to help as possible people, as many people we can. We think that everyone needs help they deserve, and that's what we want to do. Everyone has the same rights and the same chances here in Belgium for us.
As you can see, people are watching you here in Antwerp, the whole world. But what can you say to the people why they should vote S.P.A. on power?
Well, you should vote S.P.A. here in Antwerp and in Belgium because we are pro-Belgium. We are also Flemish people, but we are also for Belgium. The Flemish people and the French-talking people, and we are the party who is there for the people, and we're not doing each other by themselves, but as a group, all together for each other.
So, in short, S.P.A. is there for people's welfare.
Of course, yes.
Then we wish S.P.A. all the best. Thank you very much for your time.
You're welcome.
Thank you.
I'm the national leader of S.P.A, Social Democratic Party, a party that believes in working together, getting better together, investing in people, investing in childcare, investing in good education for everybody, investing in schools, investing in a good pension for people who work. The way to do it is to do that together.
We had a lot of people from S.P.A. say good education, good future, good future. So yeah. Do you promise that when you come, S.P.A. come on power, that the education system, the lack of work, and the lack of more taxes and things are going to be lower for us?
The education system in Belgium is free, but it just has to be better. And it's going to stay free, it has to be better. It has to be better for those people who want to work to learn to work with their hands, want to learn a trade. In Belgium, in our current system, even if it's free, it's not always the best for them. And so that's one change we want to make.
So when S.P.A. come on power, are we expecting that lack of job? Because nowadays when you look around, many people are complaining they don't have job, they don't have job. When they go to interim, they say, okay, we will call you, but they don't call them. So do you want us to believe that when S.P.A. comes, the S.P.A. is going to change it, that more jobs will be created so people can have jobs?
Proposals we have, I think we can make more jobs, but the first thing we have to do is make sure that the people are ready to do those jobs, to do that work, to do the trade they are hired for. And that starts with education. Jobs don't fall out of the sky. Jobs are things for people that can do something. And so the first step is to make sure that people get an education, get training, so they can do something, so they can contribute something.
Sir, you want us to believe that the standard and especially when you see in Belgium, many companies are collapsing because they say the taxes are high. So is there anything that S.P.A. can do to bring those jobs that are collapsing back to life?
Companies collapse and companies grow. The thing we have to do is make sure that the companies that grow, that we can help them. That the companies that want to grow, that are able to grow, that want to come here, that we can help them to grow. The market is always going to be the market, and companies are going to come and companies are going to go. The thing is to make sure that there are more coming than going.
And the last question, what are the things that you can say that everybody that's watching you, those around, those watching through the TV, those who listen to the FM, the S.P.A. as you stand here, what are the one word that you can say that when S.P.A. come on power, the whole world should hold S.P.A. responsible for it?
For doing whatever we say we are going to do, for keeping our word, for doing it at the bottom, here on the square, where people who are on the candidate list for S.P.A. open their own cafe and create jobs, create opportunities and create possibilities, and we will do that in the rest of this country too. What we say is what we are going to do, and if we don't do it, you can come and shout at me.
I am a federal parliamentarian. I'm a senator in the federal parliament of Belgium. I'm now for 13 years a parliamentarian. I started very early and very young, and now I have a little bit of experience in politics and how to engage to make people's life better. Yeah.
So you want to tell us that all this is going to be benefit, that you want people's life to be better. So when you have the opportunity to be what you want to be, the life of Belgium and the people living in is going to be better.
Well, I am a militant. I am a member of the Socialist Party. The Socialist Party has been a very, very engaged party for everything that has to do with weak people. We have been defending the social security system every time again. We have defending the rights of the weak people concerning housing, concerning jobs, concerning education, very important material, and also concerning everything that has to do with their ethnical and cultural backgrounds.
So you want us to believe that very soon after the voting that we could see a great change is going to take place in Antwerp and as Belgium as well.
We're going to try, you know, the danger nowadays is that we are confronted now with a very huge nationalistic, very, very right party. They have gained also all the votes of the extreme right. The Flemish Bloc was very, very strong here in Antwerp, and now the N-VA, the Nationalist Party, took over all those votes. And it means that we have to fight against a very, very righteous, how must I say, policy, because they are now in power in Antwerp, and now you can see what the difference is between a socialist policy and a right policy. People are losing their jobs. They are buying a lot of cameras to control people in the streets. You can see around us a lot of policemen who control certain neighborhoods where migrants live, to control them, to see if they don't do anything wrong. We don't want to live in that kind of society. We want to be in a plural, diverse society where we do respect each other and where we have also equal rights, minorities and majorities.
So you want to tell us that once you're on power, Britain is okay, then everybody is going to have the same right, both the white and the black as well?
It's in my program, in my S.P.A. program, in my socialist program, that every human being is equal. We are fighting. This is the heart matter of my program. Every human being is equal. Nobody deserves to be discriminated, to be a victim of discrimination, of xenophobia, of Islamophobia nowadays also. That's what we're going for. If we are in parliament again, if we are in government again, then we can put aside that very extreme right policy that we are now confronting with every day again in Antwerp. We don't want Antwerp to give a copy to the Flemish and federal government. That's our engagement.
For the last question, so what are the things that we should expect from your party, that when your party come on power, the whole world should hold your party responsible, that this, our party, will make it happen?
You can take us responsible for everything that has to do with education. We want people, children from minorities, that they have also very good education, because now they're leaving school without a serious diploma. They don't find a serious job. So education first, language, the Dutch language has to be learned, because they have a lot of difficulties in speaking and writing the Dutch language. Secondly, housing. We want to give people a roof. That means building a lot of social housing, also keeping the prices of renting low so that people can afford to rent a house. Very, very important too. Thirdly, the social security. We don't want people to lose their purchase power. If we lose the index and life is getting very, very expensive, that index mechanism is protecting us so that our salary is going to higher up, also our pensions, and last, we are the guarantee that they won't cut into the unemployment allowances, because there are three parties who want to cut those allowances after 2 years, and then you have to go to the charity, to the OCMV. That's not something we want to. We want people continue to get their allowances. Those people who are 45 or 50 plus can't find a job easy. Do you want to cut their unemployment allowance after 2 years? What are they going to do? If they have still a mortgage, if they have 3-4 children to go to school, we want to guarantee that to the people.